Hi, it's Jason Harley with Eagle Eye Roofing, and we're here at the FRSA, the Florida Roofing Convention, and we're going to go check some products out and look at some things that we use and are considering using in our business. So let's go take a look. So one of the pieces of equipment that we were considering using in our business is called an Equipter, and you can probably see it behind me there, but it's a machine that will help us on job sites to manage all of the waste that we are taking off of the roof, and even sometimes even loading on. So let's go take a look and see what these things are all about. So we've got John with the Equipter here with us, and he's going to help explain to a couple things. One, with the customer, some of the benefits of having a contractor that would use this equipment, and then two, for contractors that may not know some things. Like, I just learned that you can actually rent these things and try them out. So, John, tell us a little bit. Let's start with with a homeowner. Like, why would a homeowner want to do business with somebody that's using an Equipter?
Right. Yeah. Thanks, Jason. So the main benefits to a homeowner of using the Equipter is really just landscape protection. If you can get that bed right up there to the roof and get all the nails and debris right into the bed, it's never hitting the ground. It's really a big deal for a lot of homeowners.
Sure.
And a lot of times contractors can actually use that pain point when they're selling the jobs. And if you can show them, look, this is the equipment that we use to protect your landscape. We know you care about your landscape. We know, a lot of people spend obviously a lot of money on that. And to keep those nails, keep the debris off the flower beds, out of the yards, makes it a lot safer and really a good way to set yourself apart from the competition.
Sure. And as well for homeowners, a lot of times the debris coming down on the side of the house, shingles can scuff your siding, scuff your stucco, stuff like that. So also helps protect against that as well. So I see you got the big super duper here. So when I first saw this, to be honest with you, a couple years ago, I was like, man, that's going to tear up a yard or whatnot. How does it not tear up the yard?
Right. That's a good question. We get asked that a lot. And so most of the weight is on the back tires. So we have turf tires on there. They're about 12 inches wide. So the weight is very evenly distributed, and it does very well on most yards. There are some track mats that you can purchase to drive on. So they're about 2 foot by 6 foot wide, and that you can get out and drive on those if you have a couple weeks of rain or really wet spot.
Sure.
Other than that, though, 90% of the time it does very well driving just as is on any yards. And
okay. Very good. Yeah. So I've got some friends in the industry that use them, so I can testify to that. So they've confirmed that it works really, really well. So on the contractor side, obviously it's probably one of the bigger pieces of equipment that we can purchase, like in a residential setting anyway. So what are some financing options? And again, the rental space it's available to rent now?
Right. Yeah, there's a couple options. There is rental options. We have over 200 locations in the U.S. that rent these out. So you can always go on our website on the rentals tab, put in your zip code, and it'll pull up the rentals that are available there. Financing wise, we have a number of banks that we work with. Interest rates, start around 5%. Your average payments right around $650 to $700 a month right now on a 5-year note.
Good deal. Well, appreciate it, and thanks for watching. And let's go find something else cool like the Equipter.
Thank you.
All right, so another piece of equipment that we found here on the floor is the Catchall System. We actually have a couple of these and use them on our jobs, but I want to get with the Catchall folks and let them explain to you how it works for your home. So we're here with Kylie here at the Catchall System, and wanted to get her to explain to our customers some of the benefits of using their system. So Kylie, what is the Catchall System?
So the Catchall System, it's a protective landscaping system for the day of your re-roofs, and it's going to protect your home from falling debris, nails, drip edge. You're going to put it around your home, and then you're also going to put it around the perimeter. It's going to cover all of your landscaping, gardens, pools. It's a very durable material, but it's also breathable, so it's not going to kill and suffocate the flowers, people's landscaping. It makes cleanup much more efficient. What else? It looks very professional. You can market your company at the same time. As you see here, we have custom color banners that you get with our kits. We make them in-house, and It just really protects the homeowner's house, and you're going to get less callbacks from angry homeowners who have had their property damaged.
So yeah, something a little bit there for homeowners and contractors. What about? No kind of damage or anything like that be done to the house. You see all the poles and whatnot. So it's a really well built system. It's got cushions on the where it meets the fascia of the house and whatnot. For contractors, it's a little bulky, but now don't you guys have some storage system for it?
We do. We now have carrying cases for the poles and for the ground and landscaping nets. So if you wanted to, like if you buy our large kit, you get 2 pole bags and then 5 of the net bags. So you can actually, like if you were to buy a large kit and you had maybe 2 or 3 small to medium homes that you were going to do, you could divide the kit up and then send them with each, salesperson or crew. So you get a lot of use. It covers a lot of ground. Our medium and large kits do.
Yeah, so tarps have worked well. We've used a lot of tarps and we still use tarps, but this Catchall System's 19 steps above, not just a step above, but many steps above what a tarping system is. So thank you, Kylie. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Thank you.
So one of the things I'm working on in my business is to make make our presentations a little bit more professional, number one, and a little more attractive to the homeowners. So just trying to up those close rates and for our sales folks. So we're gonna check out Sumo Quote and see what they have to offer. So we're here with Jeff here at Sumo Quote, the booth here on the floor, and he's got some pretty cool proposals. So we're going to get a little more information about that. So Jeff, you've been on my radar for a little while. I'm an Atlas Pro. Saw your logo on the portal there. So if you will, just explain your product and then maybe talk about the affiliation with Atlas.
Absolutely. So a couple of quick things. I'll just kind of hold this here. So Sumo Quote, what we're doing is we're making it super simple for contractors to build fast, beautiful, and consistent quotes, so that no matter if your sales team is 1 person or 100 people, everybody will be giving the same messaging and the same brand experience to your customers. So when you're able to do that, one thing that we've been able to prove over time with our customers, the company's just a little over 2 years old, 2.5 years, you're able to, on average, close 64% more business with $1,100 of upgrades per sale on average. That's what we've seen just as a trend. So if you think about what your current close rates are and add 64% to that, and if you think about how many jobs you sell in a year and add an average of $1,100 to every one of those, that's a very significant amount to your bottom line. And so there's a few different things that we want to do with our customers, and that we give our contractors. We put this power in the hands of the contractor to be able to first of all connect with the customer. We do that by putting their home or their property right on the front of the quote. So this isn't just some stock photo, it's just actually like going to be their home. We're going to help resonate with them and your brand by putting your logo up in the top right corner, excuse me. And then we also want to educate them. So we're going to make this really it's not just going to be a quote. It's not going to be an Excel spreadsheet that you just drop on their kitchen table, because all any of us ever do is we look straight at that bottom right corner to see what the price is, right? If you're selling based on price, you're going to get knocked out by our customers, honestly. So being able to connect with customers and then educating them on the process, educating them on what's going on with their roof, what's going on with their project, so that they understand why they're working with you. And so that just really empowers the customer to know why they're working with you, but really you're commanding that whole conversation, and we're helping you do that with Sumo Quote.
Yeah, so I looked at the brochure. I guess this is one of the mock quotes built up. Obviously the Atlas stuff, I'll ask you about that in a second. And so this is a picture. So does it integrate, communicate with Company Cam and
Yes, absolutely. Like so we do have a direct integration with Company Cam. We've also got direct integrations currently with Job Nimbus and Job Progress. From a CRM and workflow management standpoint, we do have a couple of other players in the industry that I don't want to say right now, just because it's not a done deal, but we have some really cool things in the works. We are integrated with EagleView as well, so you can pull your measurements right in here, have your price list, and it all just basically does the math for you right on the spot. But then we just give you, a beautiful skin for it. So if you think about you're wrapping your truck, you're spending $5,000 on a truck wrap. This is a truck wrap for your proposal. So this can keep selling even when you're not there, right? So your truck, it's great brand awareness, and it looks great when you pull up to the homeowner's home, but it may not be sitting out at their curb when they go to make their decision on which contractor they're going with. So this is going to keep selling for you when it's sitting on their kitchen table with 3 or 4 other Excel spreadsheets that just have a number. Yeah.
So getting started, how long does it take to get? So I flirted around with it myself.
Yeah.
First of all, you have a team that helps, train, and then how long does it take to get kind of like get it started, get your quote into place, and then start integrating all your different things?
Yeah. So first question you had, do I have a team? Not only do I have a team, I've got a phenomenal team. We've got a team that like our sales team that can actually help just kind of get you set up, answer any questions, and also just we can load in a lot of marketing material. So regardless of, excuse me, if you are working with Atlas or GAF or OC or Certainteed, we can load all their marketing material right into your account, so that when you go to build that proposal, you don't have to go searching through a bunch of folders on your computer. You're going to be able to just click right on them, because we're going to load those in there for you. You can always pull in any custom content that you want, any of the PDFs, any of the other, if you wanted to stitch in an Xactimate, you can stitch in any of your documents that you've got that you would typically present to a customer, and put them in one seamless document, so that they're not clicking on a whole bunch of attachments in an email. Yeah.
So you can build a template and then kind of modify it as you need per customer, I guess?
Absolutely. So you can have some standardized templates that you drop into your account. And again, we drop those in there for you, so that you can then have those as a starting point. You can then just edit those, or you can completely replace them if you want. You don't have to add any of them in there if you don't want to. But if you have anything that you're consistently doing over and over and over again, automate that, right? And we can help with that. So we're going to save you tons of time. So instead of being out knocking doors or working, out in the field from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and then going home, maybe having dinner, putting the kids to bed, and then going down downstairs to work on building proposals for the next 2 hours that you promised people, we can actually get you back out and doing stuff that you want to do and relaxing, because we can help you build these in just a matter of minutes.
Sure. What about pricing, Jeff? Is there, buy a bunch of them, get a better price, or?
Yep, absolutely. So we've got a few different pricing tiers. You can find those on our website, sumoquote.com/pricing. But really, it's all based on how many users you've got. It's not individual seats. We actually do it in tiers of 5. And so regardless of your company size, again, if you're just getting started in roofing and you've got 2 or 3 people, we can help with that. If you've got 100 people, we can help with that. So it's all scalable, as are most of the integration partners that we have. Like, you can have as many people as you want on there. We'll do a training with them so that everybody feels competent. We can set up, your individual account with you, or, whoever on your team is going to be responsible for that. And then we can do another quick follow-up to just train the people that are going to be out in the field to use it effectively when they're in face-to-face with the customer. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Jeff. Appreciate the information. And so reach out to Sumo Quote if you're looking to spruce up your proposal game. So thank you. So we're here with Jeff. I couldn't help but stop because I have a drone that we use in the residential setting and commercial setting, but doing more and more commercial jobs. Couldn't help but to stop and check your toy out and get some more information. So tell us what you do, Jeff.
Yeah, so most of what we do is commercial mapping on commercial roof and wall structures. We have offices in Dallas, Texas, and in Central Florida here near Tampa. That's the majority of what we do. We also offer consulting services for companies that are interested in building a drone program for their business. So all kinds of commercial buildings, doesn't matter what it is, any setting? Yeah, so most of the roofs that we're involved are going to be your mod bits, TPOs, built-ups, PVCs, basically almost any low-sloped or flat roof other than metal. typically we don't really see a lot of favorable results when it comes to thermography on those structures.
Gotcha. Tell us a little bit about this beast.
All right, so this is the DJI Matrice 210. It's equipped right now with our Zenmuse XT640R, which shoots radiometric imagery, which is obviously very helpful for us being able to do our moisture mapping. And then this is the Zenmuse X4S, which is one of our visible imagers. So this is a workhorse. It's one of our industrial model drones. We've got 4 of them between Florida and Texas, and it gets the job done right.
Wow. So, if I was to hire you to come out and, do an inspection for us, what's the turnaround time for you to get that back?
So depending on the weather, we try to deploy and be on site within about a week. And then from the date of the field completion, we are usually a 3 to 5 day turnaround on reports. So I've got a team between both states, so we can operate pretty efficiently and get the job done quickly for you.
Well, good deal. Sounds good. Love your toy. You're going to let me fly it out here, right?
Oh, yeah. Just got to give me a $30,000 deposit.
No, you take checks?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you,
Awesome.
Jeff. Nice to meet
man,
you.
For sure.
Thank you. So we're wrapping up here on the floor at the Florida Roofing Convention. So it's been good. We always like to come to these things to expand our knowledge, look at new products, meet new people. So trying to show you some of the things that we do, some of the things that we're considering. And that's it. Thanks for watching.